Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm King George. I am the owner of T.Y.I Productions. I am the curator of Black 31 magazine. Today I'm here with another special guest. This phenomenal young lady, she is from the southern coast of England. She's deep rooted within London. This sister right here is a luxury hat designer, and she's doing her thing. She has a new single that we're gonna talk about called See Something, and that's crazy. So listen, without further ado, can we please give it up for the international artist, Cookiie. Let's go.
I love that. That was such a beautiful introduction. Thank you so much.
Not a problem, not a problem.
Thank you.
Listen, thank you. First and foremost, right, I really want to dive into where did the name Cookiie derive from? Like, how did you come up with that name?
It's actually Cookiie with a double I.
Okay.
Yeah, so Cookiie came from, actually, it was in school. It was in school, actually. I used to sell sweets. During, like, I was in I don't know what you call it, grade 1 or grade 2 or grade 3 around here, you know. I used to sell sweets, so everybody knew that I was a sweet plug. So I would go and buy like a whole sums of sweets, and I'll package them up in little things. I used to charge other kids to buy these sweets. So I became Cookiie.
Yes.
But I didn't realize at that time that spiritually I was diving into something that would make me. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
So it later on it turned into Cookiie with a double I. That's when I realized that I had my own spiritual gifts.
Yes.
So the 2 eyes is seeing beyond. Do you understand?
Yes.
Seeing beyond things happen, like reading into future and like manifesting things that I want in my life and seeing it happen. So I'm like Cookiie with a double I. I just don't want to be Cookiie with 1 eye. Why should I have 1 eye when I've got 2 eyes?
Yes.
Do you get what I mean?
Absolutely. I get it. Wow, that's heavy. That's heavy right there. That's heavy.
Yeah.
How much do you love being an artist?
I love it so much because I don't know, I can only speak about myself. I'm truly who I am, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. What you see is what you get.
Yes.
So I live in my purpose. So I have no other way. I can't see myself doing anything else. You know, the artist, I didn't choose artistry, it chose me.
Yes.
It chose me. And you know, and I had to go through things in my life to realize that no, this is my purpose.
Yes.
You know, it chose me. The hats, the music, the expression, the fashion, what you see chose me. So I'm living in my truth, in my purpose.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And I got a good question.
Okay.
Because I've read something in your bio, right? And it really stood out. And it was an artist that I love so much. And I know that you love this artist too because it was in the bio.
Okay.
So I just want to know, how special was an artist like Prince for you?
Come on, Prince. He spoke about self-expression. I don't think there's any artist that spoke about self-expression like Prince.
Yes.
And for me, that is everything. Because that's all we have.
That's
If
true.
we can't self-express, then what are we doing? You know? Prince wasn't afraid. He wasn't. He just did it. And for me, that was everything. How he expressed himself, how he presented himself. It's like he knew things before they happened. He seemed like he had a double I as well, you never know.
Yes.
But self-expression.
Yes. Yes.
For me, yeah, the artistry is the artist, but it's the self-express. It's him having the ability to express that, to channel all those gifts, all that instrument, all that music, and to express it in the most authentic way that it can touch you.
Yes.
That's powerful.
Okay, that's heavy, that's heavy, that's heavy. A luxury hat designer. What does the luxury hat mean to you?
It's my crown. It's my crown. This is my crown. This is like a wearable prayer. I know. I walk with my crown. You know.
Yes.
Like you, when you see me, you got no choice but to respect me.
Yes.
Do you understand what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I don't just I'm just not putting a hat on. No. This is a statement piece. This is a crown, a protector.
Yes.
I demand respect.
Absolutely.
Do you understand?
Absolutely.
So it doesn't matter where I'm at, what I'm wearing. I put that cookie cutter on. Yeah. Rah. You know what time it is. Yeah, so it's luxury.
Yes.
Because luxury is all about a feeling. Luxury is a feeling.
Yes.
And once you master luxury, you understand when you wear a hat, when you wear shoes, when you wear a suit, when you wear expensive things, it's how it makes you feel.
Yes.
And at Cookie Cutter, we measure twice and we cut once. We're very precise with it.
That's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. Oh, that's heavy. Considering that you are from the southern coast of England, right? And you traveled to London, and then you developed into like this phenomenal artist. I just want you to speak on that transition and how did it affect you?
To be honest with you, I think growing up, I think my parents played a big role in a lot of things. They do say, you know, your point of reflection is where you started from, you know. I think I was always allowed to be myself. And I've always been a black sheep. I've always been the one that would do something totally different from everyone else. And from a young age, I didn't know why I was like that, you know. And I faced certain challenges growing up, and where they've kicked me out at 16 and say, go and find out, you know, go and figure it out.
Yeah.
And I've never been back since then, since now. So I think for me, the art and the artistry and everything else, it's all aligned. I don't think I'm doing anything that I'm not ordained to do. So when I face the challenges, when things happen, I'm living in my truth and I'm following the true God's path that He has for me.
Yes.
That's, you know, that I've been given by my ancestors. Do you understand? So whatever comes my way, whatever happens, I don't dictate anything. All I can be is my true authentic self and express what I truly feel at that time. Whether people like it or not, that's how I do it. So that's to answer your question. There's no transition. You are it. It's either you are it or you're not. Because nobody sits there and says, in 2 weeks time, in a month's time, I'm gonna be this person. Even if you want it, you don't know.
That's true.
But the only thing you can do is work on whatever you're working on right now to possibly get to where you want, and believe in and actually know that this is what I feel. Why do I feel like this? Why do I want to be in front of the cameras? Why do I want to wear bright clothes?
Yes.
You know, why do I want to be different from everybody? Just tap into it. And that's what I did.
Drip Walk. Your first ever song was titled Drip Walk, right? What made you even create that song, Drip Walk?
Okay, Drip Walk is very special to me because I remember going through the most toughest time in my life, you know? I had lost everything, had nowhere to go, and this time I just started doing music, 2017, 2018. I hadn't, people just used to look at me like, oh, she's crazy. And I used to wear tutus. You can see the video itself can let you know where I was. But then I said, you know what? I'm a drip walk. I'm gonna walk with water because this is my drip.
Yes.
And they're gonna think I'm going insane. You know, back then I already had my hat brand. I'm talking about Precious Matari. I wear my label on my head.
That's heavy.
You know, I did it I was dripping. You need water to function, but me, my life walking, it's just a drip, darling.
Yeah.
It's a drip.
Yes.
Every time you see me, I'm gonna be a drip. You know, I'm gonna walk in my drip.
Absolutely.
So drip walk is all about confidence, owning your drip, owning yourself, owning whatever you put your mind to. Whether it doesn't matter. Just own it. Just drip in your sauce.
Yes.
Just do it. Even if they think you're crazy, just do it.
Absolutely.
So that's what Drip Walk is about. And that was my first ever song. And people didn't get it at that time, but I'm so happy because you're the first ever person in an interview that's mentioned that. Ever.
Wow.
Ever. You're the first ever person that said Drip Walk. No one since I've ever made that song ever came back to me and said Drip Walk. So it goes to show me that whatever I've done in my life to get here, to sit here at Black 31, I just done 31, it's meant to be.
Absolutely.
It's meant to be, and I appreciate you for that.
Not a problem. Not a problem. 31 is for champions. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the latest single that you're dropping, September 5th, right? That's already out, September 5th. See something. Let us know what it's about. I love that.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the new single right now. The latest single, See Something.
I see you looking like you want to see some. No Tinder, only swapping visas.
That's heavy.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
I see you looking like you want to see some. Of course, why would you want to look at me? But I want to look at Cookiie, baby. You know?
Let the people know, right? Let the people know. What do you love most about yourself?
I love my personality. I love my character. I love me.
That's it.
That is the most thing that I love about myself. I love how confident I am. I love how unapologetic I am.
Yes.
I love how you can put me in different places, in different cities, different culture, and I can still be myself. I love living my honest truth. That is what I love the most about me. The music, the fashion, those are just the canvas that comes with me. But I love my soul. I love how pure I am.
Yes, I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's heavy. That's heavy. Wow.
Yeah.
Who inspires Cookiie? What artist inspires you?
There's no artist that inspires me. I don't get my inspiration from artists. I get my inspiration from God. I get my inspiration from my ancestors.
Wow.
The people that give me these ideas, the people that make me be like this. Because you gotta ask yourself, those artists, where did they get those inspiration from? What made them feel like they could be them? So wherever they're getting that, you can tap in and you can access yours. I've been privileged to understand that I can look at someone and admire what they do.
Yes.
Do you understand? I can admire and appreciate what you do.
Yes.
You know, and I could see myself doing that.
Yes.
But for me to sit down and say, you inspire me, I gotta follow your steps, I can never do that because your journey is different from my journey.
Yes.
I might block my blessings trying to be like you. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
So I go on my knees and I pray to God. Or whatever it is that you do, you know, I pray to God and I say, what's mine? Show me.
Yes.
And that's my biggest inspiration. Yeah.
As being an artist, right? As being an artist, and this is something just to think about, just as being an artist, how important is it to be creative?
Very. Very. Like I said, self-expression. As an artist, you know, it's like you have a duty. It's like you have a duty, you know.
Yes.
It's like you've got the police officers, you've got the nurses, you've got the doctors. Everybody has a duty. But being an artist, it's like you have a duty to express,
Yes.
to recruit, to make other people know that they are able to.
Yes.
So you have to create from a place of truth. That's why you can say Prince, you can say all these people because they created from a place of truth.
Absolutely.
And it was real. That's why people get touched by it, you know?
Absolutely.
So it's very important to create, but to create from the heart. Yeah.
Wow. So you're like an artist that when I hear your music, you can create from all different type of dimensions. So what would you say to a younger artist who want to create music and be in the limelight, or just want to be a creator? What would you say?
I would say believe in yourself, but most importantly, be honest with yourself. You can't create if you're not honest. You can't say you want to be something if you haven't looked at yourself in your heart and that's what you truly want to do.
Yes.
So the first step is to be honest. Really ask yourself those difficult questions. Am I doing this because someone else is doing it? Or am I doing this because I just want the fame? Or am I doing this because this is something that I'm supposed to do? This is something that drives my heart, my soul, my spirit,
Yes.
That's the first step. If you can do that honestly and just truly be authentically you, I will never need to do anything, say anything to you, because everything will come. Every single thing will come from the heart. You get messages. You meet people. You go places, and it's like synchronous. Things will just start happening, because you're leading from the honesty. My policy is honesty is the best policy.
Yes.
Whether I'm gonna hurt you by telling you the truth, I'm gonna free myself from not keeping something that's not for me. Do you get what I mean?
Absolutely.
So if I was to advise people, lead from honesty.
Wow.
Just be honest.
I respect that so much. I respect that so much.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a question. The transition from London to America, was that transition tough or was it easy? Let us know.
I was meant to be here.
Okay.
I could sit here with you and you can feel me and I can feel your energy.
Yes.
And it's real.
Yeah.
And it's not put on. Yes, we could be on an interview right now, but I could speak to you.
Yes. Absolutely.
And it doesn't mean whether I'm from England or whatever, but I'm here. Cookies are everywhere, baby.
Yeah.
You can't even go on a website without accepting the cookies. Gotta accept the cookies. We are everywhere. There's no transition. Just accept the cookie. Because she's here.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I hear that.
But yeah, I get it. I mean, for me, I think, like I said, maybe my personality, the way I am,
yes.
and I've been here before, I know people. I think maybe that's what makes it kind of easy. I'm a people's person.
Yes.
So you can put me anywhere, and I can just connect.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I see you got the gold around your neck. I see the gold is shining, right? What is so symbolic about the gold piece that you are wearing around your neck now?
I'm a queen. I'm a goddess, honey. I like money. I like shiny things. Do you know what I mean? I like if you go back in history, like the Egyptian people wore gold.
Yes. Yes.
I just like to shine.
I hear that.
I just like to shine. There's no specific symbolism, but I just like nice things.
So for a moment, we are going to dive into something that's very creative and poetic, something that I decided to incorporate into Black 31 interviews. So we're gonna have a quick segment, and what we're gonna be introducing is some powerful poetry that's going to be so unique. And listen, each and every week we're gonna come with something very, very special. So listen, this is the first moment of Black 31 poetry being incorporated into our interviews, and it's going to be special. Tune in. We'll be right back.
Domestic violence should never be silent in today's climate. Once upon a time lived the boogeyman. Ain't no more monsters hiding under the bed, but instead I came prepared with Wesson Smith. Self-defense equals hot lead. I used to drag court appearances and him serving light sentences. So, for this instance, be it arms, gun licenses, 911 comes after the crises. The laws are divided. Be it right, I tried it. For what favor does the survivors have? Being stalked, she's escaping out, lying chalk. I was taught we don't get along, turn around and walk until a battered bitch revolts against its master. Then I am a bastard, cause daddy abused and used me. Remember that one time you flung me around, I fell down and you said balk. How do you spark then start connecting my curves to your punching bag? You couldn't even been fixed for rehab. It's so sad you never felt bad. He came to return a key, breaking a restraining order. I see my ring camera bringing the recorder. You crossed the border, so it's only right. You came to fight, not even realizing anymore you're spending the night and the day after. You can't bring any more damage, but I'll manage. For what it's worth, what's worse? A woman beater or fractured heel ribs. I'm giving them these clips and these dips thanks to my ether. No more lies, no lies, thanks to my heater. Sweet dreams is a good sleeper. She is a defeater, cause ain't no more monsters hiding under the bed. The boogeyman. Poem.
Listen, y'all, we are back. Woo! Listen, the poetry was off the chain. Listen, give it up for India. Give it up for India Rose. Absolutely. I want to ask a community question. As we see violence right now has been at an all-time rate. It has been affecting everything all around the world, and especially within the inner city youth. When it comes to that violence, how does Cookiie feel about all the violence that's taking place and that's affecting the inner city youth? How do you feel about that?
To be honest with you, I don't like violence at all. I'm a lover, and I always ask myself, why would someone get to a point of choosing violence? But then it comes back to me, it's their upbringing. It's what they're surrounded with. It's very easy for people to say, oh, the youth. But who's feeding the youth? You know?
That's true.
Who's feeding the youth? You know, point fingers and say, oh, the youth has done this, but what is their environment looking like? You know, because if you put a good youth in a good environment, they're gonna have a different outlook on life.
Yes.
You know, but right now, obviously, with what's going on, people don't have money. You know, in houses, you know, parents are struggling.
Yes.
You know, and the kids see the struggle, so the kids feel like maybe we need to go out there and do something.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So I don't like violence. But if that's the way you live, or that's all you know, how can I judge you? How? How can I judge something that I don't know? Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
But all I can do is maybe teach, or maybe you teach, you know, different ways of, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But I can't look around and say, put the gun down, do this, do that, because I don't know what it's like to live like you.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I don't know what it's like. I don't know what your environment is like.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe at home your mom has been abused. There's a lot of things going on that makes another child choose violence. There's no love. You know?
Yeah, that's the truth.
So that's my take to it.
Wow. I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that so much. I noticed that when earlier in the interview, I noticed that we spoke about the hat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said something that the hat is confidence, is that your crown is it's like It's almost like a superpower.
It is a wearable prayer.
Yes. And I love hearing that. So I want you, how does that tie into mental health?
Okay, cool. So mental health is all about your outlook. You know, you got people that deal with schizophrenia, bipolar, do you understand? And it's all to do with, you know, you can be, I've suffered from mental health where you're so low, you're so beat down, and you can't even, you've got no strength to just take yourself from that place. But you know why I wear colorful clothes? You know I wear hats and expressive? Because I dress how I feel. Do you understand?
Yes.
And I always like to encourage people to look their best on their worst days.
That's true.
Because what that does, you attract. When you walk down the street, you could be having the shittiest day, and someone can say, "Oh my God, you look good." What that's gonna do is gonna uplift you. It's gonna uplift you.
Yes.
So the fashion and mental health really goes hand to hand. So if you wear one of these cookie cutters, and you have having a little bad day, darling, you know, having a little bad day, darling, you want to pick me up, and you want a little. Get yourself a cookie cutter, darling.
Yes. I heard that.
You know, so it does. Mental health and fashion and clothes, and it really works well together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Fashion is a way of my living.
Wow.
Fashion makes you unique. Fashion makes you different from everybody. You don't blend in. I was never made to blend in. Never.
That's special.
You see me from a mile away. That's Cookie. I'm just not trying to be cocky, but I just know who I am. So that's why I speak from a place of knowing.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not. Maybe no. I speak from a place of confidence because I know who I am. I know my worth. I know my value.
Yes.
I know what I bring to the table.
Yes.
I know what I'm saying.
Yes.
So yeah.
And let the people know, what do you love most about London?
I love London. I love how multicultural it is. I love how if you go to London, you're always going to find different things. And just like London is just a place of history, do you understand?
Yes.
And London is where you find Cookie. So if you love London like I do, you will love me too, baby. I love London because I'm from there.
What would you compare that's similar about being in London compared to America? What would you compare?
I wouldn't compare it to anything, to be honest with you, because in London, it's very different. You know,
Yes.
I feel like I find the people in America, they're more expressive.
Okay.
Because I could look like this right now, and in London, people would just be like, okay. Oh damn, she's a lot. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then when I'm walking around here, they're like, oh my God, that's fire. You look, girl, you look good, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I would say the energy. Most of my answers are energy based because I live my life through energy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I think in America, you got more of expression, more people telling you positivity. Everybody allows you to just be yourself.
Okay.
In London, if I've got this, big hair, I mean, they know me in London. There's nothing they can do about it. They know, oh my God, if Cookie comes, she's gonna be the one that's gonna have the most outrageous outfit, and she never looks like anybody because I don't.
Yes.
You know, but here I feel like a lot more. They appreciate my look, my art.
Yes.
I feel appreciated more here.
Yes.
I do. I really do. So I love that.
Now, what specific place in London where you found your artistry? What specific place?
There isn't any specific place.
No specific place?
There's never, no.
Wow.
Like I just told you, my artistry is universally, it's from the universe. I say to people, when they ask me where you're from, I say I'm the sun and the moon, I'm from the universe. That's exactly where I'm from. Sometimes I believe like I feel like I'm an alien sometimes. Like I'm like 5 different people in one, you know? And that's truly how I feel, you know? And it's like, yeah, some of these things I could be dreaming I could have a hat design.
Yes.
I could walk and I could just envision a certain design.
Yes.
So before even I put my clothes on, people have a go at me because I'll be laying in bed. I'll be like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm putting my outfit together." Do you get what I mean? Like, this is it. I'm telling you the real truth. This is what I do. This is my process.
Yeah.
So I don't need to be anywhere else. I just need to be wherever you meet me. That's where the artistry and the creativity lies.
That's heavy. That's heavy. That's amazing. Let's go. Let's give it up again. Let's go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Art, luxury hat designer. That is amazing. Now, you design all the hats yourself. You create all the hats yourself. You do all the stitching yourself.
No. So what happens is I work with a lovely lady called Trudy.
Okay.
That I've known when I first started doing my hats. The hats and the music started together. Okay, everything started together. So I work with Trudy. Trudy's been doing this for now 31 years.
Wow.
Okay, and when I and this is what I'm trying to tell you. Everything is crazy.
Yes.
So I work with two. I work with two. I've got my manufacturers. I've got two companies that I work for. Trudy and Joe and Sons and stuff. So for me, it's more about having an idea, because remember, I've mastered that you can't do everything on your own. The greatest people that have ever accomplished a lot of things in their life, they haven't said they can do everything in one go. They know how to delegate. They know how to, give people that are good at what they do to do what they do, So I go to Trudy and she sees me and I'm like, yo, I want this there, I want this there, I want this there, this is what I want. And she gets it. And then we work together.
Yeah.
We create it together.
That's great.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
We create it together, and that's how it goes. Yeah. It's like a community as well.
Wow, that's heavy.
And I work with Randall Ribbons, and they're all lovely ladies. When I come in, they're like, "Oh my God, Cookie!" Because they see me, then I'm like taking the ribbons, I'm taking this, I'm taking that, I'm screaming, I'm dancing, I'm like, it's all a process.
Yes.
Like when you wear one of my hats, you really feel my energy. It's not just you're wearing a hat. I really put love and attention to that specific hat.
Wow.
Because I make one-off pieces.
Wow.
Like this hat I'm wearing today, this one is called Pure Intent.
So you named the hats?
Yeah, I named the hats.
Wow.
Yeah, this one is called Pure Intent. Because I like to walk with pure intent. Which every time I wear this hat, it means everything that I'm about to do is pure. And I'm being very intentful.
That's heavy. That's heavy. I love that. The next time I see you, gotta wear the champion.
I'm literally gonna have the one that says Black 31.
The 31.
I love it.
That's heavy. So wow. You have a creative style musically, right? And I see how you combine R&B, hip hop. I definitely got to ask certain questions of hip hop on the hip hop side. Who are some of them artists who are some of them hip hop artists? Because I noticed you said you don't get inspired by too many artists.
Okay.
But who are some of the hip hop artists that you love listening to?
Okay, I listen to like Foxy Brown, Lil Kim. I love me some Cardi B.
Okay.
Do you understand? I love people that has character. Okay. Character. In terms of female, the Foxy Browns, the Lil Kims, the Cardi B's, do you understand? Like Queen Latifah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I love Queen Latifah. I like MC Light.
MC Light.
You know what I'm saying? So I really like ladies that have that kind of persona, like don't fuck with me kind of vibes.
Absolutely.
That's my shit.
No Nicki in there.
Even Nicki too. No, the thing is, you know what? Let me tell you, I'm not with the whole Cardi B Nicki thing. I'm just talking about the things that I do. I listen to Nicki.
Yes.
I do love Nicki, and I love Cardi too.
Yes.
Do you understand? I'm a person of I love.
Yes.
So I don't do the whole whatever, you know what I mean? But everybody, when you ask a female rapper, the problem is you're expecting me to say Nicki or Cardi because that's what you're expecting me to say. But no, I'm just gonna tell you what it is that I listen to. I love Nicki. I can tell you so many summers with my friends where we're going about Nicki and we're setting records that she's done, A Moment in Life, Yo Love, all of that. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
Like, yeah. So, yeah.
What advice do you have for young ladies growing up? They definitely want to dive into being an artist, or they want to be just a creator. Like, basically, what advice specifically do you have for young ladies to keep them grounded in being successful, to keep them grounded in being a woman first, and third, just blocking out the naysayers and doing exactly what they need to do?
Okay, I would say respect yourself, 1.
Yes.
2, you gotta have confidence. Because you can't step onto this kind of platform without confidence.
Yes.
Because now you're seeking validation. And now when you're seeking validation, your heart is going to be broken because you need someone to tell you that you're dope. But you gotta always know that you're dope, so confident. 3rd, you gotta pray. Everything is spiritual. Everything.
That's true.
Everything is spiritual. You can't be a star if you're not a spiritual person. I'm not saying you have to be a Christian, like, because I know how people can take what I'm saying right now. You gotta just do, whether it's meditate, whether it's whatever you do, whatever you feel comfortable doing, you gotta be in touch. Stay in tune, stay touched. So manifest, pray, do your salah, whatever it is, doesn't matter what religion, what you're into, whatever you're into, you gotta always tap in. Respect, confidence, tap in.
Tap in. That's all you gotta do is tap in. She giving y'all the game right now. Just tap in. Tap in. Have you ever visited the Eiffel Tower?
Eiffel Tower?
Yes. Have you ever visited the Eiffel Tower?
Yes.
And what is so symbolic about the Eiffel Tower that you believe when you visited? What was so special about it?
I think it's different it's a different feeling for everybody. Just the whole thing is symbolic.
Wow.
Everything. Have you?
No.
Okay. So when you do, you let me know.
Okay.
You let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just the fact that you are there is special enough. So, yeah.
Just the fact that you there is special enough. Yeah. Listen, y'all heard it from Cookie. Just because you did, it's special enough.
It's special enough.
Special enough. That's heavy. That's heavy. Let the people know where they can find you and let them know about all the music and everything that you got going on.
So you can find me. I am Cookiie. IAM COOKIE on Instagram. Everywhere, TikTok, Cookiie with the double I. So it's Cookiie with the double I. YouTube, Cookiie. I am Cookiie as well. Yeah, just Cookiie, darling. I'm the only Cookiie with a double I. I've got new songs coming up. I've got See Some, and I've got another song that's coming after that called Buses. So stay tuned. So yeah, just find me.
That's heavy. Listen, give it up for Cookiie.
Thank you.
That's heavy.
Thank you so much.
Listen, y'all. Go support Cookiie. Listen, she on YouTube, Instagram, and that's Cookiie with a double I.
Cookiie with the 2 eyes, baby.
Yes, See Something. Coming out September 5th.
5, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do not miss that. Cookiie will be in the next edition of Black 31 magazine. So do not forget that.
Oh my God, and I'm 31. Oh my God,
Yes.
this is juicy. Let's go. Thank you so much for having me sitting here. Like, I've never been here for me, so I'm really honored that I'm here, that you've invited me in your space.
Yes.
And we've sat down and had a conversation. That really means a lot to me because we're starting something here. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Black 31 in my 31th year. Like, God is amazing.
Let's go. Let's give it up for Cookiie. Let's go. Absolutely. Listen, y'all. Tap in tap in. We just finished up an excellent interview with Cookiie. Listen, tap in. Y'all know what we stand for. Listen, Black stands for beautiful love, always carries knowledge. 31 stands for champion. Y'all seen the connections throughout this interview, how she mentioned 31 a bunch of times. 31 stands for champion. So listen, Cookiie, she will be in the next edition of Black 31 magazine coming September 30th, the anniversary edition, our 3-year anniversary. Let's go. Let's go. So listen, y'all, each and every week, please tap in. We could have your favorite artist. We could have your favorite poet. We could have your favorite football coach. We could have your favorite mental health advocate. Listen, we could have the little girl with the lemonade stand down the street, or it could be you. So listen, we are the platform of truth, the home of the champions, and we are the place where we uplift man, woman, and child. Peace and love, y'all. One. Up by the neck and show them all the things that was special about Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Nat Turner,